Many of us believe that duality is some vague spiritual concept that really has no ground in our lives or in reality, but this isn't true because when we learn to understand duality, it actually pervades every aspect of our life experiences. Duality is a mechanism of separation. So think about it as that we have different points. We have point A, we have point B, and between these 2 points you have a string. So for example, you have light on one side, you have dark on the other side. You have big on one side, you have small on the other side. You have alive on one side, you have dead on the other side. There are many, many different phenomenons in this world or in this universe that exists along spectrums. Because think about it, if light didn't exist, would darkness be able to exist? Can you picture a universe that is just only light? There are no shades, there are no colors, there is no contrast, everything is just pure light. It doesn't really make sense, does it? So in order for one of these constituents to exist, it needs a counter-constituent. And it needs two sides of the same spectrum, which creates this narrative in between. So what I'm getting at is that life is experienced within these strings, and our universe is like this giant ball of yarn. This is why the experience of consciousness in this universe is so diverse. And when you think about it, there is so much we can experience because of duality. We can experience so much happiness and so much bliss, but we can also experience so much suffering, so much decay, so much pain. For every phenomenon, there is a counter-phenomenon. If someone can be good, then it means that the ability to be bad also exists. This is what creates balance, at least within our universe. It's the fact that there is an opposing counterweight to every phenomenon, to every feeling, to every emotion, to everything that we can experience within this universe. So as you can see, all of these phenomena that exist along these strings, it's not necessarily as one is good, one is bad, but everything is complementary, at least in some form. Because if one of these constituents did not exist, then the other one would not exist. Fundamentally, it would break the universe. We would get an error 404, the universe would stop working, and none of this would function the way that it is. To me, at least, this is what makes our universe so perfect, is the polarity, is the contrast, is that consciousness can go through so many different experiences here, and this is what makes it an adventure. And when you understand that duality is the architecture of our universe, you learn the design principles. You learn to see life for what it is, that there is no good, there is no bad, there is no separation at the end of the day. Everything is a complementary experience and everything exists in this bigger system of reality. And this is the thing about totality, of these deeper realms of consciousness, or the God Self we could say, is that there is no ability to be positive or negative because everything just is. There is no good, there is no bad, there is no light, there is no dark, there is no separation whatsoever. And again, this would be a very different experience, but there is no narrative. Here we have narrative. This is what makes our universe so unique, is that it's an adventure. It's an adventure in consciousness. We can go through all of these wild experiences. We can experience the highest highs and the lowest lows and everything in between because duality enables it. Our universe is a platform for consciousness to undergo experience, for consciousness to undergo individual experience. There's beauty, there's ugliness, there's growth, there's decay, there's life, there's death, there's pain and suffering, there's happiness and joy, there's love, there's hatred. There is a carnival of different experiences that can be had. So don't be afraid of having these experiences. Realize that there is no golden bullet here. One side is not necessarily better than the other side. This is why we should seek balance within our lives, balance within our bodies, balance within our minds, within our emotions, within everything that we are experiencing. But we should recognize the inherent value of duality, of having the experience to be separate, to be an individual, to go through all of these unique, odd encounters and situations in life that we just simply don't have the possibility to experience in other places. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day and take care of yourself. I will see you in the next video.